Welcome back, Mercutio here, keyboardist, producer, genius. Now, why you do not under any circumstances, if you're serious about music, do not want to be a TikTok famous. Please do not do it. There are so many examples where TikTok fame is just, it's bad for your career, alright? It's really bad. Now, a lot of people just want to get famous. I know, everybody wants to be famous. Look at me. But to have a good, strong career and for people to love you and for your work to be still relevant after you're gone, you don't want to do it. Let's have a look at some examples, shall we? Island Boys. Oh, the Island Boys. Remember those two clowns? The video clip of these two, I don't know how you put these guys, they look... It's a circus, right? It's a circus. It's a freak show. They're just two freaks. They sing a little crappy little song in the pool, you know, you've seen the clip. And all of a sudden, they're famous. Look at these two Island Boys. Yeah, the Island Boys song. The song sucked. Completely sucked. And they got famous, however. Yes, TikTok will make you famous. But it's not the sort of fame that you want. Because this sort of fame is very fleeting and it doesn't last very long. They were booed off stage very quickly in their first live show. These guys weren't musicians, they weren't rappers, they were just two dudes mucking around in the backyard. They very quickly turned from, you know, I don't know how many millions of views they had to 0 views, forgotten, goodbye. Next. You don't want to be the next, right? You do not want to be the next. We're coming up to a point now in the music industry where people are getting past all the fake stuff. People seeing through it now. They're not as stupid as they were, alright? They can spot someone who is ingenuine, alright? What you want to do is you want to be nice and slow and progressive. You want to build up your small fan base starting from where you live, ideally. Once you conquer that area, move to the next area, move to the next area, and move to the next area. Once you've conquered enough areas around you locally, people are going to start to notice. You see? This is how it's always worked. And it still works today. In fact, it works better today than it ever has because the real people who see talent in you will notice and they will talk to you. Alright? So, I know you want a shortcut, I know you want to get fans, but these aren't going to be fans, right? People who are TikTok famous, unless it's you doing the TikTok fame yourself, unless you're playing your keyboard all of a sudden and someone's cotton onto that and they spread your video with you in it, right? You're the artist. You're doing something, you're playing your own song and people are then making that connection and people are spreading that video. That never happens, right? That never happens. People are always doing stupid stuff on TikTok to somebody else's song and the people who created that song aren't in the video. And it's always a very small section of the song, right? Maybe just a couple of words, or it's so they can do something to dance to or to sing to or whatever to be cool. You know what people do, right? So that's very disastrous because when people actually find out that this song is made by this person doesn't actually align with their values, and also the rest of that song they don't like it. They only like that little piece. Because that's all they've been hearing for the last 5,000 times, you know what I mean? So this is really bad. This is really bad, okay? So at all costs, you do not want to be TikTok famous, all right? Unless you just want your 15 minutes of fame, go for it. You're not going to get a career out of it. You're not going to make any money. You're just going to be here one day and go on the next. Alright? Alright guys, have fun. See you later.